The creepypasta that inspired murders. So first things first, what is a creepypasta? Do you remember those ridiculous chain letters you used to receive via email? The ones that escalated quickly and warned that if you didn't forward the email to about 50 people, you would die or have some tragic luck? Well, chunks of those emails began to be copied and pasted in such a messy way that message boards and social networking sites were inundated with them. So creepypasta is a play on copy and paste. Creepy, copy, paste, pasta. Are you with me? Okay, so the problem is that with these message boards, etc., it was much easier to find these stories, which brings us to the point of today's video. The following are creepypasta stories that were read by people who couldn't separate fact from fiction and therefore committed or attempted to commit murder. Almost everyone has heard about the two 12-year-olds in Wisconsin who tried to kill their friend in the woods. So these two girls hosted a birthday party sleepover and invited their friend, who was also 12, to come over. That girl would later be found by a cyclist collapsed on a sidewalk suffering from 19 stab wounds after she managed to crawl out of the woods where she had been left to die. Her killers, two preteen girls and her so-called friends, had been planning the attack for months. The victim was going to be a kind of sacrifice to Slenderman. One of the girls told police, quote, "It was weird that I didn't feel remorse," end quote. They were tried as adults, by the way. After that attempted murder, an Ohio mother was stabbed by her 13-year-old daughter in the kitchen of their home. She had just returned from work, and the girl was in the kitchen waiting for her, wearing a white mask. She suffered multiple minor injuries, including a puncture wound on her back, and claimed her daughter was like another person during the attack. She's in juvie and facing charges. And last September, a 14-year-old girl set fire to her home because Slenderman told her to. Her whole family was asleep inside the house, but were able to escape. She's being charged with 1 count of arson and 2 counts of attempted murder for her mother and little brother. She soaked a bedsheet and a towel with bleach and rum and then lit it on fire in the garage. She fled the scene of the crime and wasn't found for hours. She sent a text to her mom saying, quote, "Mom, I'm so sorry. I don't know why I did it," end quote. Slenderman was created in a Photoshop contest called Something Awful and immediately became popular. He has a mockumentary on YouTube, tons of fan fiction and art, and the creepypasta site has stopped accepting stories about him because there are already too many. But even if this hysteria passes, there's still Jeff the Killer who seems to be catching up in popularity. Watch out, guys.